Final 10 seconds of basketball you
Yeah.
ever played through?
Yeah, my emotions were through the roof. That's for sure. That's for sure. I thought that last shot counted. I was nervous, but I just got to our spots and I put it in.
Walk us through the play there. Your last play, the layup you drove in. Just what did you guys dial up there? What did you see?
We were trying to get our point guard, number 15, to get to the bucket, but they came out in a different defense. So he passed it to me, and I just saw an opening, and I took it, and it just went in.
Did your heart kind of sink there at the end when Chadwick threw that in?
Definitely. I thought it counted, and then I finally saw the ref call it off, and my emotions were through the roof.
Yeah. And I mean, did you know this? Did you kind of anticipate this would be just like an intense back and forth?
Yeah.
I know you played them back and forth in the Grove tournament. How did you think you guys just matched up with them coming into today?
Our goal, first thing that was written on the board was physicality. We felt like we won that, and that was our goal. We came out here with a dub because of it.
And I know they lost, a bit from their state title team last year, but to knock off the two-time state champs on your home court, just how special of a day was this for Billings basketball?
It's great. They smoked us last year, and it's great to punch them back this year. It's a phenomenal feeling.
So tell us about the on the record the ruptured eardrums. That's kind of a freak injury, and you're playing through some pain right now.
Yeah, it's hurting. I'll definitely take some medicine when I get home, but they ruptured like a week ago. Both of them. I just woke up and they ruptured. Went to the doctor and they told me to sit out for a little bit.
How do you feel about being showered in t-shirts?
They smelled bad, really bad.
I wanted to ask you because I know right before you hit the winning shot, you also missed 2 free throws. I'm sure you wanted a chance at redemption. Can you talk about what went through your mind and how you're able to stay calm in that situation?
Those are free throws I got to hit. I'll hit them moving forward, and I know that I'm capable of hitting any shot I want, so I didn't really think much of it.
So I want to ask you, too, about the glasses. I interviewed your coach last week on the podcast, and he said he can't see with those things on.
Yes, I can.
So you've got the thick glasses, and you also have the ruptured eardrums. Like, the other 3 senses are working great, though. Right?
Yeah, I can smell everything right here.
You guys, obviously, this has been the team that has been in front of you all season, and you guys did play them earlier this season. They had your number. What do you think was like the key adjustment that you guys made in this game?
Shutting down their best player. Last time we played him, he had 37. Tonight, he finished with 11. We guarded collectively as a group the best we have all season, and it showed in the final score.
I want to ask you about the atmosphere here. We saw a scuffle in the corner, we saw it in the stands, and then we saw it at the end of the game with the officials here.
Yeah.
What's it like playing in a game like this?
I love it. Nothing better than it. In middle of the day, only place I want to be. I love it. The fans, everything. I think it felt like it felt like my ears ruptured again. It was so loud in here, and I loved every bit of it.
So just take us through those final 15 seconds. You forced the turnover on them, you call timeout. I think everyone in the gym knew who was probably going to take the last shot. It was Chance. And then take us through that last play there when he scored, and then everything that followed.
We were very grateful to get the ball back there, and I knew we had a chance, and we went to Chance, and him and Caden Venable had a phenomenal showing today, and we put the ball in his hands, and we knew he was ready, and he got to the paint and followed through for us. So, and then after that, I'll have to go back and watch it, but I'm proud of our guys for continuing to play. They did a good job getting out of the net and going, and we continued to play until the buzzer went off.
Yeah, for Chance, he's been on varsity since he stepped in here. And to see him kind of deliver in a big moment like that, like just kind of talk about what he's meant to this program. I know he's only a junior, but he's had a big impact already.
He makes a major impact for us. He's done a great job for our program as a freshman and as a sophomore and now as a junior, and we trust putting the ball in his hands when it matters. And he keeps delivering for us, and we'll go right back to him every time.
Did your heart kind of sink there at the end when Chadwick threw that shot in?
Oh, I don't know how yours doesn't. I mean, to see it go in and then look at the ref and see him wave it off, I mean, it was a roller coaster of emotion for sure. So.
To knock off the two-time defending state champs on your home court, you had a packed gym today. What does a day like this mean for Billings basketball?
I hope it means everything for our basketball program and our community. Our community showed up, our kids showed out, and we hope that they continue to support them going forward.
Coach, good to see you in person here
Yeah,
after
yeah.
last week. Okay, so first of all, the atmosphere here, we touched on it a little bit. I mean, we saw a scuffle in the corners, scuffle in the stands, and scuffle at the end of the game with the referees. I mean, what's it like coaching a game like that?
Well, it's like I told you earlier in the week that there's really nothing like small school basketball. I wasn't insinuating all those other things, but just to have a packed gym and for it to be loud and great environment, you know, I'm blessed to coach our kids, and no matter the environment, they're going to show up and play. So.
The incident in the corner, what did the referees explain to you? I know it ended up being a double tech, but we didn't know what was going on, I guess.
Yeah, I guess there was a double technical, and their kid ended up throwing a punch at one of ours, and so they ejected him, and no free throws, and our ball on the side.
Okay, so obviously, too, that last play with Chance, I mean, just talk about, it must have been so tough for him. You know, he misses the 2 free throws, then helps get that defensive stop and gets another chance here and makes the most of it. How did he stay so calm in that moment? You
know, that's what we preached to him, and at halftime and the timeout was stay in the moment. Don't let one moment dictate the next one. You've always got to be ready to make a play, and for him to buy into that and to miss the shot and then go play defense and come down and make the shot says a lot about that kid.
And you really took their best punch. I mean, you got a 2-time defending state champ coming back from, I think it was an 8-point lead and tying the game at the end. That also must have been just, I mean, they've done that so many times and they weren't able to pull it off at the end. Just talk about what the adjustments you guys made there.
Testament to our kids, you know, I talked to them about they never quit, they never give up. No matter what the score is, they're going to be fighting with us. And for our kids to be able to kind of stay under control there, we let them back in, which is a little frustrating, but to come out on top says a lot about who they are and fighting through adversity.
God, I just forgot about my life. Just the way that the game ended. I mean, I don't know what you saw, like exactly. We have pictures of that final shot. It was literally the last second, obviously. Did you think at the moment, were you afraid it went in? Chance said he was.
Yeah, absolutely. I was afraid it went in, and I just told Chance, I said, I'll never get the image out of my head of you fainting on the sideline over there thinking that shot went in. And it's just a lot of emotion, and our kids did a good job handling it.
Obviously, I had a question, and you know that moment? Do you have one?
Well, I was going to ask you about, you know, Chance last week, he ruptures his eardrums. Have you thought about asking him to like lose another one of his senses? Maybe he'll get even better?
No, gosh, he was out for a couple weeks and was a little rusty coming back, but that dude's been in the gym for hours every day trying to get back, and it paid off today.
So he did miss time with that?
Yes, he was out 2 weeks. He missed our Dadeville game and then didn't start our first round versus Hurley, and then came off the bench in the semis for us.
What are the symptoms of a busted ear? Like, did he just have headaches?
I just was very stuffy, and then woke up and had blood coming out of his ears, and I mean, he was down for a while. We didn't see him for a few days, so it's good to have him back.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing happened.
So when that happened, you just kind of like enact a plan to like try to get him back here for this game. You know, I mean, how do you manage something like that when it's so close to playoff time?
I mean, it's a testament to our kids being ready to go, the next man up. We have a great rotation. We have 7, 8 kids that can step in at any time, but anytime you're missing your leader, it's definitely hard to make up for those things. But we had plans in place, and we eased him back into it, and we were hoping that he'd be ready to go tonight, and he was.
Chance mentioned that the big difference was slowing down their top scorer. Mm-hmm. Talk about the adjustments you guys made for that.
Our off-ball defense, we did a good job of when he would attack, of stepping over and being an extra defender there. Got him in foul trouble early by taking some charges. We just did a good job flying around and knowing where he was at all times.